Good morning, my friends. Hope you're doing amazing. Happy, beautiful day to you. I'm coming to you today with 3 of the most important factors that are absolutely free in your healing. So as a functional medicine practitioner, how your body functions, to teach you how to make it work for you and to teach you how you can become an ally with your body in order for you to heal as deeply as humanly possible. So one thing that I want all of you to eliminate from your vocabulary is that you're fighting a disease or that you're fighting an illness. And my question to you is, who are you fighting besides yourself? Your body wants you to be healthy. Your body wants you to be whole. Your body wants you to function optimally. And in fact, right now, it's coordinating the function of 70 trillion plus or minus cells to help you do just that. So your body is your ally, and I want to teach you how to make it your ally and tap into your own healing potential. So there's 3 things that you need to do. The first one is you need to breathe right? When somebody's born, what's the first thing we look for is, are they breathing? But the question we never ask after that is, are they breathing properly? So proper breathing occurs primarily through your nose. So I'm going to give you a tip that nobody really talks about much, and that is about oral posture. The positioning of your tongue makes all the difference. So you want to keep your tongue, whenever consciously possible, on the roof of your mouth, just behind the front teeth. When you do that, it's going to close this energy mudra. And I won't get into that right now, but you'll just have to trust me. What that'll also do is it will correctly position your tongue so it relaxes the muscles on the back of your neck. Your tongue is your most powerful muscle in so many ways, right? It determines what we say, it determines what we eat, but it also determines our posture and our breathing. So by putting the tongue at the roof of the mouth and breathing correctly through the nose, we're going to increase nitric oxide production. You're going to breathe pressurized air. You're going to filter the air, and you're going to also take deeper breaths, which allow you to go into deeper states of relaxation. Think about if you were running away from an animal, you'd be breathing through your mouth, which would drive your sympathetic response. Your breath is the bridge between your fight or flight response and your relaxation response. So I'm going to give you a simple technique, breathing in and out through your nose as much as possible. If anything, your nose is an intake and your mouth is an exhaust. So we can breathe out through our mouth, but never as much as possible in through our mouth unless we're doing it for a specific reason. So what you're going to do is, we call this box breathing. It's a really simple breathing technique. There's a variety of different breathing techniques out there. Roof at the tongue, the tongue at the roof of the mouth, and we're going to breathe in through our nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds at the bottom, and then breathe in again. You can do this while you're on your Zoom meetings. You can do this while you're driving. You can do this while you're watching TV, hopefully something educational. You can do this while you're meditating. You can do this while you're out in nature. Whatever it is you're doing, you can always be breathing correctly. So just bring your awareness to your breath. That doesn't mean you have to stop everything that you're doing. Okay, you certainly can, but it doesn't mean you have to. So I want you to bring awareness to your breath. The other thing that you can do to improve your breathing is put a little piece of tape. We use 3M micropore tape to tape your mouth just gently shut. You can still talk, you can still breathe through your mouth, but this is going to put your jaw in the correct position and cause you to breathe in and out through your nose while you sleep. You'll have amazing dreams, you'll be more rested, and you'll have way better health outcomes. The other thing that'll happen if you're not used to breathing through your nose, it might take a couple days for you to get used to it, but your nose is an organ that if you don't use it, you lose it. And thankfully, I've got a big one, so it's working in my favor. Now, the next thing that I want you to do is correct the lighting in your home and your environment. So we've got this beautiful ball of light in the sky, which is right there behind me somewhere. And this ball of light sends important signals to our brain. And so without getting too complicated and into all the neurology behind it, I want you to get sunlight first thing in the morning. So if you like to check your phone first thing in the morning, cool. Just go outside and do it, okay? If you like to check your phone or emails, whatever that is, get outside. Even if it's a cloudy day, the sun is so powerful. It's so much brighter than indoor lighting. This hits the back of our retina, tells us it's time to wake up. It raises a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Dopamine helps us get motivated. Dopamine helps us stay focused, and dopamine helps us feel rewarded when we complete a task. Most addictive behavior, whether it comes to food or gambling or TV addiction or whatever it might be, even social media addiction, is a sign of low dopamine. So if you can increase dopamine using something free in the sky every morning called sunlight, then all the power to you. You're going to feel more focused. You're going to feel a greater sense of reward. You're not going to cheat on yourself, right? When people say they're having a cheat meal, who are they cheating on? They're cheating on every single cell, tissue, organ in their body. How about we stop that? How about we get the right light information coming into us? The next time of day I want you to get sunlight is midday. Midday sunlight hits the bottom of your retina, increases serotonin production. You need serotonin for proper bowel function. You also need proper serotonin because in the evening, serotonin turns into melatonin, which is our most important immune modulating hormone. And we'll talk about sleep in just a second. So what you want to do is you want to get morning sunlight, midday sunlight, and bonus points if you can watch the sunset or get evening sun. Good time to go out in the evening is after dinner, go for a nice walk. That will signal to your brain it's time to wind down. And then you want to turn off all overhead lighting after the sun goes down. In nature, you would never see this, you would never have overhead lighting after dark, right? The lighting would be coming from the ground up, like a fire or something like that. So you can actually use specific light bulbs. We use something called blue box light bulbs. They come from Australia. And these are red bulbs that will hit the top of our retina as long as they're coming from below the horizon. And what that'll do is it'll signal to our body that it's time to wind down. It will increase the production of melatonin. And melatonin, as we know, decreases IL-4, interleukin-4, which is a major contributor to cytokine dysfunction and cytokine storms that cause a lot of hospitalizations or slow down your recovery. So sleep is one of the most important ways to reduce inflammation, promote healing, regeneration in your body. So if you're finding this valuable, please give me a heart, show me some love, because I'm showing you how to make your body work for you and how to take this billion-dollar body and activate all of what it has to offer so that you can experience your deepest healing. All right. Thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate that. My love language, for what it's worth, is words of affirmation. So if you have nice things to say, then by all means, I love when I get positive reinforcement and feedback. We all have different love languages. I'll do that in a future video. So number 3 is sleep, right? So getting the right type of light will induce deeper states of rest, relaxation, and sleep, increase melatonin production. Artificial light decreases melatonin by 40%. So you're decreasing your body's own cancer-fighting abilities, viral, bacterial infection, parasite-fighting abilities by exposing yourself to the wrong type of lighting. Who would have thought that something as passive as lighting could be such a tool to help your deepest healing take place? The other thing that I want you to do when it comes to sleep is have a sleep routine, a regular sleep and wake schedule, right? So I don't sleep in on the weekends. I sleep and wake. I try to at least every single night and day the same time. I'm not perfect. It's hard to be in this world, but I do my best. At least I'm conscious about it. I tape my mouth at night. This allows me to breathe in and out through my nose. I'm breathing in filtered air. I used to snore. I don't snore anymore. And so that's super awesome. That completely changed the trajectory of my life. Many people I talk to are struggling with their health, actually don't breathe well at night. So you can breathe well during the day, but if you don't breathe well at night, which is where you spend a third of your life, then guess what? You're in trouble. And I want to get you out of trouble. So putting a little piece of tape right here will help you tremendously at breathing correctly. One of the things that happens when you breathe correctly is you increase nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide, we know, is antiviral, antibacterial. And in the presence of nitrous oxide, we can destroy many viruses. So how cool is that? We have this built-in pharmacy when we breathe correctly. When we breathe correctly, we're also, again, going to filter the air and we're going to get deeper breaths. And those deeper breaths are going to be more healing and restorative. And they're also going to help us activate our parasympathetic nervous system and get us more parasympathetic. It's in a parasympathetic state that we heal. And the most parasympathetic thing that we do is sleep. Right? So how about that? How about we just take things that we're already doing, raise more consciousness about them. You're already breathing. How about you breathe right? You're already exposed to light. How about you expose yourself at the right time, the right dose, and the right angle? And then the third thing is you're already sleeping. How about you sleep right? Okay. So one thing I do is I wear an Oura ring. An Oura ring helps me track my sleep, helps me understand how hard to push myself, how hard, when to take it easy. This morning I woke up and my readiness was a little bit lower than normal. And what I attribute that to personally is I was very active yesterday. And so that's telling my body, hey, take it easy. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to wax and polish my father-in-law's SUV, and that's my way of getting sunlight exposure. I'll have my shirt off so that I can get as much exposure to my skin as possible, and I'm going to soak in those beautiful rays of the sun, listening to prayers and chants while I'm breathing correctly, and that's going to lead to a beautiful night's sleep tonight. So hope you're awesome. If you found this helpful, please share it. Let's get everyone functional. Let's get people shining their brightest light possible. There's the sun, right? Let's get everyone shining in their brightest light possible. I know it's possible for you. Make these small shifts, small effortless changes. And what the beautiful thing about this is you can share this with your entire family. When you change the light bulbs in your home, your whole family benefits. When you teach them how to breathe right, your whole family benefits. When you prioritize sleep, your entire family benefits, not just temporarily, but for a lifetime. And that's what lifestyle is all about. It's lifelong changes that we make for a lifetime. Anyways, I got to get to polishing this car and enjoy this beautiful sun. Lots of love to you. I love you because I am you. Now I just need you to love yourself back to life. Talk to you soon, and happy Functional Medicine Awareness Month. Bye for now.